We're celebrating a channel milestone today, and the only way I know how, by reacting to a new Minecraft series that will blow your mind. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS, and when I say all the new friends, I mean all the new friends. Up to 47,000 members of the Good Times on this channel. If you want to be part of the Good Times, all you got to do is subscribe. My buddy Legacy commented for 100 straight days asking me to react to this. It's called Songs of War Episode 1, the Minecraft animation series. Now, they had 3 seasons planned, but we only got 1 of them. And if there are any other creators, especially in the world of Minecraft, that you want me to check out, leave a comment down below. All right, friends, and if you want to be a part of all of this, what we've got going on down here, you got to stop by my Twitch, twitch.tv/YoBGS. So already, I gotta believe that this would have taken years to produce. I'm already mind blown by this, and we're actually 4 seconds in. I was not expecting, like, I don't know, I thought the thumbnail was gonna be a little clickbaity, you know? I thought the thumbnail was over-exaggerating the quality a little bit. I believe it took 2 years for the first season. This is incredible.
Him, Death Singer. Our world, Ardonia, is a vast land, home to many diverse people, strange creatures, and dangerous monsters, hidden among the shadows of dense forests, beneath the sands of treacherous deserts, and frozen within the ancient mountains of the north are secrets and mysteries which have eluded our comprehension throughout the ages.
This is so cool. Like, I don't know. This intro to me feels like it could be the exact same intro as, like, the Dream SMP or something. Like, this is what that's what I'm saying, Joe. This is what we, like, build up in our minds the Dream SMP to look like, except they went the whole shebang and actually, like, animated the whole thing.
Few of these mysteries, however, have attracted such fascination as the Ardoni species, for which the land shares its name. The Ardoni possess the unique ability to wield great powers known as songs.
What? That's not where I thought this was going.
The strongest of these powers were referred to as prime songs, and were deemed too powerful for the Ardoni to wield freely. Thus, they were given to the masters of the 4 Ardoni clans as a sign of peace and unity.
Everything about this, like the pixel art, the fact that they're called prime songs, I can get behind that. Any prime songs in chat?
Because of this, the clans were blinded to a great danger. From within the fires of the Netherrealm, an army set out to conquer the overworld. They vanquished the kingdoms and people of Ardonia as they spread across the land.
This is remarkable.
Not to remain unchallenged. The Ender Knights returned during these dark times, long having been guardians of the overworld. The 2 opposing realms clashed with a fury of inconceivable power.
It's just remarkable. Like, and that's the intro.
Yet the Nether had prepared well for this invasion, and even the legendary Ender Knights could not stop them. With no hope of victory, the kingdoms called upon the Ardoni to wield the prime songs.
Oh, the forbidden jutsu.
The clans agreed and held a tournament to determine which Ardoni would become their champion and wield all 4 prime songs.
You know what's wild about this too? Like, it reminds me of that almost childlike imagination you have. Because if you were playing Minecraft when you were a little kid and you had a server with like a friend or something, or you had a game with your siblings. Like, this is in your head what you see. And that to me is like, I don't know, that they were able to commit this and make it. Everything from the skins and the parts that glow to like the pixel art, the music, it's all stuff that I can barely comprehend just as a reaction channel. I don't get how you make 5 seconds of this video and you aren't immediately like, okay, that 5 seconds took 17 days of my life. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. And they just were able to put their head down and like get through the entire thing. Like, I love it. The forbidden gummy vitamins,
One
exactly.
rose above the rest. Persistent, cunning, and powerful. The champion
Technoblade?
found. When presented with the prime songs, however, he revealed himself
Some my voice isn't pitched up. I just talk a little high pitched sometimes.
as Ingressus, leader of the long forgotten and dreaded Voltaris clan. Outraged, the Masters refused to give Ingressus the prime songs, for it was due to their misuse of such power that they had been banished long ago.
Wait a minute. So he's too good to win? How does that work? Like that'd be like if we have, you play Jeopardy and somebody wins and then you give the money to the person in second place because you're like, we're not giving the money to you. You're too smart, nerd. You'll probably spend it on like books and stuff. We don't want to give you the money. That makes sense.
While the clans debated their next course of action, Ingressus set out alone to reclaim the prime song.
Well, yeah, you don't want him to be your enemy either.
One by one, he slayed the masters of the Kaltaris, Sandaris, and Mendora's clan.
Actually, Technoblade. He's worse than the people they're fighting against.
Through these dark deeds, he became known as the Death Singer.
That's a cool name.
The fourth and final master, Aegis Nestoris, survived the massacre, thus protecting the last and most powerful prime song.
Aegis almost seems like a nurse. Like, doesn't this to you remind you of like the serpent crawling up the staff that like nurses have a thing with? Yeah, I can turn up a little bit, MW.
The Ardoni mourned the tragedy. They vowed to hunt down the Death Singer and to prevent him from obtaining the final prime song. It was at this time that the Voltaris clan returned from exile. However, even with their support, he knew that he was outmatched. With all of Ardonia now his enemy, there was only one place to turn. The Death Singer met with King Kronos of the Nether.
This is speedrunning an anime. Holy crap. This is actually speedrunning an anime. Like, the last 2 minutes of this video would have been an entire season of Dragon Ball Z. That's what I'm saying, Legacy. Like, just everything in this intro is like, oh, you like this arc? It's over. We're on to the next one. Oh, you like that? This is over too. This is incredible.
And formed the most powerful alliance ever known. And thus began the Great War. The Ender Knights rallied under King Rendor and fought the Nether head-on.
They domesticated Ender Dragons. Let's not let that fall by the wayside. They managed to domesticate Ender Dragons.
Reassembled their armies. The Ardoni clans wielded their songs of old. The Magnarites came from the south, the Felinas from the west. Some even say he was there.
Steve.
But despite everything, the Death Singer and the Nether armies could not be stopped.
But that's the problem. You had this united front and you completely fragmented all your armies. And that's what, like, no shock. All of your armies combined couldn't take on the Nether soldiers. So then you split up and you're surprised that didn't work.
The conflict turned after a young Ardoni joined the fight. Skilled with the songs, Achillean Nestoris was able to unite and lead the armies to victory, which earned him the name Tide Singer. With his leadership and the Undernight forces, the Nether army was forced to retreat back into the Nether.
All these sprawling scenes are so good.
The remaining Voltaris fell back to Mount Velgrin. Here, the Tide Singer fought the Death Singer alone, and both were defeated.
War never changes.
The Prime songs were recovered and distributed amongst the clans once more, signaling an end to the Great War.
That's actually just the opening title sequence? There's more? This is nuts. This is actually, like, blowing my mind right now. It's still so good.
At the time of rebuilding and healing began. The wounds caused by the Death Singer, however, will be felt forever. The Great War.
Yeah, no, this is sweet, Legacy.
Wall of Time. Well, Hawken, I fail to see. Hawken?
Oh, Hawken. I thought he called him Poggin, and I was like, that name didn't age very well.
Hawken, were you sleeping through?
Look here. Where do the Walls of Time say the final duel took place?
Mount Velgrin.
Indubitably. Most legends, including these bungled Walls of Time, fail to state that the final duel took place on the mountain's peak.
All right, so what does this mean?
I've heard rumors of a presence on the peak of Mount Velgrin. Being the naturally curious scholar that I am, I sent a few scouts to transform those rumors into facts. That was 2 weeks ago.
And what was their report?
He looks like a character from Tron. I think it's just because of the blue, but he absolutely looks like someone from Tron. And I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, this guy would be played by Elijah Wood in the movie, basically.
Was no report. None ever returned.
Like voice and mannerisms, Elijah Wood.
I'm not entirely sure.
The Voltaris, Thalius! The Voltaris!
You think the Voltaris are at Mount Velgrin?
Indubitably. I'm aware you've been hunting Voltaris ever since the Great War ended. So, I brought you here to inform you of this lead.
It has been years since I lost the trail of the Voltaris. I should ride to Mount Velgrin and see for myself.
Hold up there, Thalius. Although I'm no chronicler, I feel it is my duty to accompany you and record what information we find. I would also like to discover the fate of those I sent to investigate.
There is a chance we will encounter the Voltaris. And who knows what other perils.
Fear not, Thalius, for I am prepared to fight. Wait.
Elijah Wood in the movie. That's all I can think of watching this is I'm like, who would play all of the characters in the movie? Like, Thalius, I almost want to say is The Rock, because he's that like character, he's like that charismatic soldier type. And again, I'm getting big Mumble from Happy Feet vibes over here. That's all I'm seeing over there. I was going to say played by Jonah Hill, but he's a little too animated for Jonah Hill.
Wait, somewhere around here I
Pull
got
out Wilbur's wife.
Unless I lost it. Here it is.
Very well. Come on, then. Most likely this was all just a misunderstanding.
I can see that, Bookworm. Dude's sword is as big as he is. Dude, even just these establishing shots, this B-roll, all of these environments. Like, I love this so much. I hope they still have these. Well, I guess it's all pixel art. It's not an actual Minecraft world. But my God. You think when they made the first animated movie, they thought this would happen? It's an actual map? Let's go. Oh my God, can we go there? Well, you can't go there, chat. You'll spawn withers. I don't trust you.
This is where I sent the scouts. Right here, Thalius.
He's a blue guy, so he'll do well in Ice World.
Someone was here. Recently. I found their supplies.
How peculiar. Why would they leave their belongings where others might find them?
Trap.
Because they are still here.
Eep. It's Technoblade. Oh God, it's multi-Technoblades.
You must be Thalius Sandaris. I've heard many things about you.
And I have heard nothing about you.
Oh, I know. I've made quite sure of that.
Oh, it's like me and every YouTuber
allow
I've
me
ever
to
talked to.
introduce myself. My name is Tigran Voltaris. As for you, Thalius Sandaris, I know who you are, champion. And I know what you've done to my clan. Your sword has slain many of my brothers, and once I kill you, I will take it and slay twice as many of yours!
Pretty awesome. Oh my God, it's so amazing. All that for one actual scene. Not even a scene, the opening segment of a fight sequence. Dude, you got an iron sword and a suit. What are you going to do? The what? This side flip sword technique. What is this? Dude, that's the kind of thing you do into a swimming pool and you hurt yourself for the rest of the day. That's not something that should be programmed into an actual Minecraft brawl fight scene. Who did the mocap for this? This had to be mocapped, right? And then you import it into the animation as I drastically oversimplify everything. Okay. Stab him with the pointilium. Let's go, Poggins. That is regrettable. So we got a Sephiroth type here. Big time Sephiroth vibes.
So many years have we prepared for this, and you are not about to interfere.
Because that's a thing he can just do. Now, rip Poggins. Why leave him, though? So the ranged attack has to be one of the songs, I'm guessing? Because all of them... Well, yeah, you kind of can't see him behind me. But if all of them had ranged attacks, they could just kind of bombard him. Oh, got it. Didn't know they can't cross the gap. To be continued. Let's go. Okay. Directed by David R.B., music by After Infinity, written by Clements Lasso, starring Carl G. Brooks as Thalius, Joe Goffney as Hawken, and Lucas Webley as Tigran. Animation by David R.B. Judo the Survivor, Lukeja Pixels Animation, Red the Animator, Skyfall Zillion, Sophie Cat. That was made by 8 people? Yeah, let me get you Tutu. That was called, that's called Songs of War, Episode 1. And there's apparently, like, several of them on YouTube. Dude, well, so their success was both warranted and deserved. That was incredible. And because I think I need to make this a YouTube video, I'm going to say there. Take care, YouTube friends, and I will see you for the Salty Runback.